So hey guys, welcome back to my new video and welcome to Action Dream Mania. This video is about my fantasy booking for WWE WrestleMania XL, which is WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia next year. So this video's process will be the same just like I did last year for WrestleMania 39. So without further ado, let's get started. CM Punk returns in Chicago at Survivor Series while the show was about to go off air. CM Punk then shows up on Raw and cuts a promo about his huge return in WWE. Seth Rollins interrupts him because this is Monday Night Rollins. CM Punk then targets Rollins' visionary gimmick on live TV. And Rollins gets angry, but CM Punk leaves the ring. After AJ Styles loses to Roman Reigns at Royal Rumble 2024, Styles gets frustrated about everything. AJ Styles then states, "I only got injured because of one man, the man I tried to help for getting outnumbered by the bloodline. When I need help, he's in Hollywood making movies. Where are you now? I can't see you." The New Day defeats the Judgment Day's Balor and Priest for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship and go on having rivalries against Imperium, Pretty Deadly, etc. for the titles. And on the road to WrestleMania, DIY challenges the New Day for the Tag Team Championships and Pretty Deadly gets in the mix, and we have a triple threat undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship match set for WrestleMania. Logan Paul captures his first ever championship in WWE by winning the United States Championship from Rey Mysterio at Crown Jewel. Logan Paul then travels the world with the US title and barely defends on shows. It's Austin Theory and Grayson Waller's annoying team known as A-Town Down Under. They both are going after teams like the Brawling Brutes, the OC, etc. and are trying to make a statement on the SmackDown brand. Theory and Waller then go after the LWO but are outnumbered themselves. Bayley costs Io Sky the WWE Women's Championship against Bianca Belair at Crown Jewel or any special SmackDown. Damage Control gets crumbled and Bayley gets fed up of leading Dakota Kai and Io Sky. The reason for Bayley's turn on Io was that she was out of the spotlight. Now Bayley wants to face Io Sky at WrestleMania to see who is better. Kevin Owens was moved to SmackDown brand as a trade for Jey Uso being on Raw. Owens will have some short feuds against guys like Theory, Waller and Cross on SmackDown, and he won't have any clear direction for WrestleMania. He meets the SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis to discuss about his WrestleMania status. Nick says if he doesn't have any opponent for WrestleMania, then he might not even be on the show. Owens gets frustrated and states, "I have main evented WrestleMania twice in a row, Nick. I came here all alone because of you. You picked me and broke my team with my best friend, with whom I main evented the first ever tag team match last year at WrestleMania. And you are telling me that I won't be a part of this grand show? That's not gonna happen." Story gets progressed week by week as Owens tries to get a match at WrestleMania but fails. He meets Nick Aldis once again, and while discussing the same thing, he beats up him and challenges the SmackDown general manager for WrestleMania. LA Knight, on the other hand, wants the US title, but Logan Paul just shows up for big shows. LA Knight calls out Logan Paul and demands a US title match anywhere he wants and to win the championship from him to show how a champion defends the title on show. As Damian Priest successfully defeats Rollins for the World Heavyweight title, it was all CM Punk's plan to drop him off the main event status. CM Punk beated Rollins backstage, which led to Rollins not being 100%. CM Punk then declares himself for the 30-man Royal Rumble match, and in that match Seth freaking Rollins returns. They both have a heated confrontation in that match. Seth and Punk tries to eliminate each other, but both are standing on the apron. And because of this, Drew McIntyre claymores both of them and eliminates them. Final four are Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, Finn Balor, and LA Knight. After going back and forth, Finn Balor wins the Royal Rumble match. CM Punk and Seth Rollins will brawl out on Raw every time they see each other. The Viper Randy Orton finally makes his huge return into the Men's Royal Rumble match. Theory and Waller reaches out to Randy Orton. Orton agrees to team up with them at Elimination Chamber in a 6-man tag team match against LWO's Rey Mysterio, Santos Escobar, and Carlito. The newly formed faction of Orton and A-Town Down Under wins against LWO, but Carlito isn't finished with Austin Theory. On the SmackDown edition of Road to WrestleMania, Theory and Carlito's rivalry heats up week by week, and Carlito challenges Theory for a match at WrestleMania. On the final SmackDown before WrestleMania, Theory beats up Carlito backstage very brutally. LWO comes for the aid. Theory overcomes Santos too. Rey then informs the whole LWO not to worry about Theory, because he has called someone to replace Carlito at WrestleMania against Austin Theory. John Cena once again returns on SmackDown to respond AJ Styles. Cena says, "I was here to just help rising stars. I appreciate your help, AJ, but you know, I have to work on the given dates by Hollywood. And if you still think that it is my fault, then please show up here in the ring and I want to apologize face to face." AJ Styles shows up and hugs John Cena. As Cena was celebrating with the audience, Styles beats up Cena from behind in a shocking manner. Styles quotes the infamous line, "Let's beat up John Cena." After the beating on Cena by Styles, he has gone mad. Styles then just beats up everyone, whoever comes in his way. On SmackDown after Elimination Chamber Perth, Cena shows up to address that beating done by Styles. Cena says, "I thought you were changed, AJ, but you are still the same like you were in 2016. Styles replies, "It is all because of you. You could have saved me from that night. You could have thought of me that I also wanted to beat the bloodline like you." Cena responds, "I know why are you doing this. I will not be able to work at this year's WrestleMania with you, but maybe against you." Styles laughs, "Let's beat up John Cena." John Cena then AA's Styles and points at the WrestleMania 40 sign. Drew McIntyre becomes an anti-hero type figure on the Raw brand. Cody Rhodes tries to make some arrangements with Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis to see if he can go to SmackDown brand for some unfinished business. Drew McIntyre always gets in his way during that. Cody Rhodes then asks Drew McIntyre that what's his problem, why he is always interfering in this matter. Drew McIntyre replies that Cody can't go to SmackDown and he can't finish his story by being a Raw superstar. If he wants to go there, he must pass this hurdle. Cody and Drew gets into a huge argument backstage and security guards separate both of them. I have already discussed about my World Heavyweight Championship story for WrestleMania in a particular video. I'll just discuss the gist here that the Judgment Day loses to the Babyface team as Balor gets pinned. Priest gets frustrated and kicks out Balor from the Judgment Day faction at Survivor Series. Then Damian Priest successfully cashes in his Money in the Bank contract on Seth Rollins and becomes the new World Heavyweight Champion. Finn Balor returns in the Men's Royal Rumble match as discussed and wins it big time. Balor chooses Priest for his WrestleMania match and to win the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania. Jimmy Uso turned on his twin brother Jey Uso at SummerSlam, which led Jey Uso to move to Raw. Then again, Jimmy Uso costed Jay the undisputed WWE Tag Titles on Raw by interfering. At Survivor Series War Games, for the first time ever, both Usos will be a part of opposite teams, and slowly the story gets to WrestleMania where Jay would go up against Jimmy in an Extreme Rules match at WrestleMania. Plus, Rikishi makes himself a special guest referee for that match. And to make this more unpredictable, we could also add Solo Sikoa into the mix, and we can see a Bloodline Civil War triple threat match at WrestleMania. Jade Cargill wins the Women's Royal Rumble match and challenges Bianca Belair for the WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania. And while this match gets official, Bianca faces Charlotte at Elimination Chamber, and Charlotte somehow manages to win the WWE Women's Championship. Now it's Charlotte versus Jade, and Bianca gets added as she wants her rematch at WrestleMania for the WWE Women's. Drew McIntyre makes Cody's life on Raw like hell. Cody Rhodes then states to Drew McIntyre that if you are so desperate to see me not finishing my story at WrestleMania, then I'll keep it for another time. I'm challenging you for a match at WrestleMania inside Hell in a Cell. So my night 1 of WrestleMania lineup would be like the opener is Seth frickin' Rollins facing CM Punk, and second match would be Io Sky versus Bayley, and then we will go on for the United States Championship between Logan Paul and LA Knight, and then we have a supposed match between Carlito and Austin Theory, and now let's see who he faces actually at WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania 40 Night 1. Austin Theory says he has already won this match because no one has showed up to fight him, and then we hear as you can see, it's Bad Bunny versus Austin Theory at WrestleMania 40. And then we have Nick Aldis making his WWE debut against Kevin Owens. And then we have a last time ever clash between John Cena and AJ Styles. And then we have the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship triple threat match between the New Day, DIY and Pretty Deadly. And then we have a Hell in a Cell match between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. And then we have the World Heavyweight Championship match between Damian Priest and Finn Balor. I am seriously confused which match should main event between these three matches: the World Heavyweight title match and the WWE Women's Championship match between Charlotte Flair, Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, or the Bloodline Civil War between brothers. Now let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, hit subscribe and share with your friends, and comment your winners for WrestleMania 40 Night 1 match card, and Night 2 match card will be out on my channel as soon as possible.